The hardest thing we will ever have to do when pursuing our dreams is actually sitting down to do the work. I've had many dreams. I've thought often about dreams and what they would look like, and it feels good to dream about dreams. Our imagination is powerful, and thinking about the things we like, the things we'd like to have, and the things we'd like to do, and even the sort of person we'd like to become, feels great. I guess it spikes off dopamine hits, and actually, most likely, serotonin as well. From a quick Google search, thinking about something that makes you feel good can help increase the serotonin in your brain. And thinking about an ideal future for yourself where you have everything you want and desire would definitely help you feel good. I guess I just figured out why I like spending so much time thinking about the things I'd like to have and who I'd like to be. I was releasing serotonin the whole time. But the actual work behind pursuing those dreams and goals were always just a fraction too hard for me for 3 reasons. Reason 1, it was hard to start, or I was lazy, as I wanted the results before the work. Reason 2, I wanted a higher quality of work produced from the start. I knew what sort of work was required, but I just didn't like where my current quality of work was. Reason 3, a lack of belief that would actually lead to success. What if I put in all that work and nothing happened? I would have quote unquote wasted all that time for nothing. And reason 4, who did I think I was, thinking that I was worthy of achieving such things? Here's the error in judgment, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you can see it. Aside from all the negative thoughts, what would I have accomplished at the very minimum in my quote-unquote waste of time? How long have I been thinking about doing videos like these? At least 5 years. These are not my only dreams, but let's just talk about this one. In 5 years, if I had conservatively stuck to just making one video a week, practice writing just like this, practice speaking just like this, and practice editing videos over that 5-year period, where would I be if I had failed? My added up skills would have been as followed. 1. At the average 5 minutes of content being 1,000 words, I would have written and edited 50,000 words a year, or 250,000 words over 5 years. The average non-fiction book is 50 to 80,000 words, so over a 5-year period, I would have written 3 to 5 books, or 250 hours of writing. My speaking skills would have amounted to 4 hours of speaking in front of a camera each year, or 20 hours over 5 years. Listening to and editing your voice over 20 hours means a lot of training in tonal inflection and pausing and emphasis. The 3 things to work on when learning to speak in public. Number 3. My editing skills would be on another level altogether. A quick Google search reveals the average edit of a 5-minute video is anywhere from 3 hours to as long as 10 hours or more. Taking just a minimum estimate of 3 hours per video equates to 150 hours of editing, or 750 hours over 5 years. Editing skills alone would be your highest value skill upgrade if nothing else. But there's more. Number 4. My lighting and camera setup and skills would also improve. At worst, from constantly re-evaluating the videos, lighting and camera skills would also level up. Thinking of the setup and how it would improve visually would probably equate to 30 minutes a week. This would most likely be done in odd moments between thinking about your content and how to improve it, and also when editing the videos themselves. 25 hours a year or 125 hours over 5 years, and that 30 minutes a week on camera setup and lighting estimate is very conservative. Your eye for setting up the right shot with the right lighting would be leveled up so high that the skill itself would be worth money. You could pick things out in new locations in an instant. Writing, speaking, editing, and camera and lighting skills, over 1,125 hours of development, and there I was 5 years ago worried about failing. I'd have a feeling I'd be pretty fucking successful right now if I'd stuck to it. All because of 4 reasons. I was lazy, I wanted perfection immediately, I didn't believe if it would actually lead to success, and who was I to think I was worthy of it? Almost everyone has dreams. I'd say everyone does. Some are big, some are small. Some people haven't thought about their dreams for so long that they probably think they don't have dreams. 92% of people don't go for their dreams, or if they do, they don't stick it out long enough. 92% in a world full of dreamers. What a sad one-off life, no second chances on life, and that's what we have. A whole bunch of people not giving it their best while the candle still burns. How can I even hold a candle to my name? I've done over 5 years of nothing. And just by looking at the math, I'm seriously disappointed that I didn't try during that time. Here are the reasons that come up for people like you and me for not going for our dreams. Number 1, they don't put in the work. Number 2, they don't have the courage to face their fears. Number 3, they have a fear of being judged. My friend put me onto a Spotify podcast where they said the 10 most dangerous words were, what will other people say? And what will other people think? And number 4, there is too much work required to get to that dream. If you think about it differently, all dreams can be pursued. If I just thought about my dream and then focused on the skills I would acquire, then success takes on a different understanding in my mind. I am successful from the skills I gain. Even if I quote unquote fail, I succeed. And I succeed in a more important way, because the trappings of life can be wiped out, but the skills you develop are yours. I heard Jay-Z was asked once if they took everything away, what would happen? And he responded, I would have it all back in 5 years. We are really after the skills of our dreams, not the dream itself. When we achieve our goals, that feeling of attainment will come and go by so quick you'll wonder why you're still standing there. It's not the attainment, it's the pursuit, and we are only happy in the pursuit of our dreams. I am successful in the pursuit of my goals. At the end of the day, more money past a certain point will not bring more happiness. Happiness, true happiness, comes from the pursuit of a challenge. As Joe Rogan says, we need to overcome difficult things in order to feel better. And why Bruce Lee said, we must not pray for an easy life, but we must pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. There is so much more wisdom in that quote that it's hard to understand why he would say not to pray for an easy life, when that's what 99% of people do. He understood that pursuing your dreams was difficult, that challenging oneself to achieve was hard. But that was the key to life. Going for your dreams required effort, consistency, and dedication, and he was saying to pray for the strength to endure. Endure for your dreams. The pursuit of your dreams is difficult, but in those moments, you will find your true calling. Why am I writing all of this? Because hopefully one person listening to this will pick it up and just go with it. Just put in an hour a day on your dreams just because it all adds up. And even if you aren't quote unquote successful in 5 years, your skill set is the real success. That 1100 hours of skill set development was the real key. Don't waste 5 years like I did. Start building those skills now. There's no telling where you'll be in 5 years because of it. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep going.